Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video update for JASMY, we are trading at 0.009177. 24-hour volume, we are down 38%. Market cap, we are up 0.61%. So heading over to the chart here, I'm only going to cover two time intervals, which is 4 hours and 3 hours. And what we can see is prices basically consolidating sideways as prices hitting resistance and then coming down here for support. But notice how many times the support has been tested ever since the price dropped on August 18th. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which could be alarming for JASMY because the more times we retest either a resistance line or a support line, the more times or the likelihood of it actually crashing and slicing right through that. So if we take a look, again, it's multiple times that this has been retested versus how many times resistance have been tested, only roughly around 1, 2, maybe 3 here. These 3 candlesticks, realistically, it's only 2 trying to break through the 50% itself and coming back up to our 20% MA. So what we can potentially see as well is a crossover of our 50 line, so our blue MA, along with our 100 MA as well. It may be detrimental of this actually showing us that price is going to continue to come down for JASMY. And I remember I seen it in the comments that one of you guys had mentioned that JASMY may come down to the 8, so 0.008. It is possible it can come down to, as we can see that we are in a triangle. Formation of a continuation. So as we are coming down, it is really, really crucial that this area is a high confluence area, just meaning that a lot of people are going to see if JASMY is going to break through this, essentially waiting until they can be able to put an order through. If we look at our 3-hour time frame, again, really not a whole lot that we can see. We can see a lot of wicks at the very top here trying to push the price as much as they can. But of course, hitting resistance as, price was not a whole lot strong on our MACD indicator. If you take a look at how small these histograms are, especially closing up at a resistance area, if we had strength such as this and saw an increase of the bars getting really big, then it would have been realistic for us to actually break through the 38% of our fib and actually retrace closer to the 61 and test this 20 MA. I did feel like if that was realistic, we would have just been rejected down from the 20 MA. But regardless of that, we can see these guys are really, really small. We can see that the bodies of our green candlestick here is quite small as well. And then huge crash with, the price coming back down. As we can see with the MACD, it's really not getting that big in the spaces in between. It's actually really alarming to see because essentially this can cross over in a matter of seconds here. So if it crosses over and price actually comes down to the 0.008996, and again, it crosses over around that, and if momentum is building up on the red side, on the bearish side, then we're actually going to break right through this. We may actually break through it in the next couple of hours or so, and I do want to see the next area of supply and demand. I'm just going to quickly go on a day chart here to see if there is anything that we can pick up. Sorry guys, bear with me with my charts kind of adjusting here. Yeah, really there's not a whole lot. If we can see that the majority of activity for JASMY is in this big chunk of area. If we do fall, really price may actually fall very aggressively all the way down here at 0.008623 itself, because if we take a look at it, there are defined points, there are defined chunks of volume that we can securely know that price is going to retrace back to these levels. But again, there's really nothing as we drop. So as we see this big chunk here, we're hoping that JASMY can stop right here. And that's kind of where the last couple of candlesticks have actually retraced to. So if JASMY, for whatever reason, comes down to this level of 0.008875, then really it's going to crash all the way down. It's going to crash closer to 8576 because nothing's holding us here. There's really not a whole lot of support. Maybe a few here, but majority is roughly around that area where we saw Some people favor this. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, that we do crash on JASMY, but just kind of be careful, be very cautious here. Again, just watch the MACD on any type of interval that you guys are seeing. I don't personally see anything so much on the 3-hour time frame. Yes, we've beaten more than 75%, but we need to retrace back to 23% and close above that. Here, the 3-hour time frame pretty much matched at this level. This hour hasn't really closed yet. 1 hour. Here's the exceeding over 75% of this. We saw a huge volume here. Really not much that I can see as hints for us. So like I said, just kind of keep an eye out again what the MACD does in the 4-hour time frame itself. If it does come closer together and we see that green, see where we're at. If we're closer to 23%, then we may be actually breaking through it and then retrace closer to 38% of our fib. But if we don't see that and we see an expansion and price is found right here, we may fall through that. So that's my update here for JASMY, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Drop me a line down below, like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.